Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Monomyth. Now, it's been a couple of days since I last played, so let's have a look. What am I doing here? Looking for ways to lighten this load. 1.4, 1.11, wait. Oh right, yes, so that's 40, that's 11. Okay, so I'm definitely needing to increase my strength and intelligence. Also, next level's a long way off. A very long way off. Okay. Well, I did say... Oh, I'm here! I'm experiencing a little visual lag. Textures took a little longer to load in than usual when I loaded the game, and just turning there was a slight bit of oddness. So I've correctly aligned this pillar. I haven't aligned the other two. And I'm thinking that really looks like the brigands' hideout, the back of their lair. And opening this up to get to that would be quite nice, but I now have the forge by the barracks. So I'm thinking I may need to behave like a very irresponsible adventurer and vandalise the map by actually writing something on it. As I'm suspecting at this point, I either need to man up and fight some slime monsters. You know what? If I go back down there now, that slime is probably healed up. But it could arguably good practice. It won't. It won't be good practice. It'll be terrible. Right. Failing that... And of course I leant to the right instead of doing anything else responsible because I was playing Skyrim earlier. Okay, these can apparently stack after all. It's just really hard to target things at the bottom. Knowing that they can now stack, I'm very tempted to put them on here. Can I put a mushroom in an empty flask to create a blue potion? I don't know, but let's consume one. Then I'm thinking... we go upstairs, pick up one of those spare short swords, and take it back to the merchant. Now I'm planning on doing that for a couple of reasons. Mostly because I'm not sure how much I use the map compared to other players to navigate my way around. Mostly I do it by memory, but I do look at the map to check things from time to time. And while I'm not desperately peeking at the map to see where I am, although I may use it just as much as everyone else, it would probably help if I just wrote down the locations on it. So here we go. How do I... There was a way. Nope, no, let's just leave it. Pop it right in the middle. And let's make it red. There we go. Because it was a dangerous and hostile area where much blood was spilled. Meant much of it mine. I'm not going to mark the armory because I know it's there. I know it's right next to a barracks. What I should probably do, again for my reference, is note the shrines. And I'm thinking, those can be silver. Excellent stuff. I should probably also mark the runic pillars with their sigils as well, but I can wait. Now, I like... I both like and dislike the leveling system at the moment. I like it in that gameplay has indicated to me where I would like to put my points at the next level far earlier than reaching the next level, and while that gives me time to change my mind, it also gives me time to wish it wasn't taking quite so long. Start to feel a little impatient perhaps. I probably should just mark the ladders. Okay, come on. But I'm not doing that. Well, we'll see what's at the top of this ladder and if it is a good reason to mark it. Ah, yes. Of course. We'll just leave that one white. Oh, they default to red on mouse over. Interesting. Obviously the magical barrier is up here. Doesn't actually look like there's anything behind it, but then it's supposed to be collapsed anyway, isn't it? I think the ghost is around here. Oh, yes, speaking of which. I thought I'd have a quick look at the forums today. I will mark that, absolutely. No, I'll call it a chapel. Because the chanting makes it sound religious, and why should I call it a locked shrine when there's going to be shrines aplenty all over the map? There's another one back round there, isn't there? Right. I am going back through the dark because I'm planning on selling to the trader. Yes, so anyway, I looked at the forum just to see if there's anything interesting, and I saw a thread that caught my eye. The title of which was something like, "I must know more about the speech skill, could someone please explain it to me?" And a person was asking, what does it do apart from change the price of things? And they were told basically nothing. At the moment, it occasionally adds a few extra lines of dialogue to maybe 2 or 3 characters in the game. Oh. West, east, yes. To get back out here. Got a bridge plank? No, just... I'm not going to mark that on the map. So currently, while that ghost may be one of those characters, he also may not. I will call this a pillar. I shall mark it in green. I said green. Thank you. Probably should have gone with blue actually for magic, but yeah. So what then? Green would be friendly people, like the trader, who I am going to mark. I should probably mark blocked locations as well, but for now I'm just selling off a short sword, really. So currently, when it comes towards my plan for my next level,
Hail Hadrius!
I don't even remember if we ever found out his name.
Let's see what you have.
Here we go.
A pleasure doing business with you.
So currently I'm thinking, for my next level, obviously magic barrier. No. Enchanted barrier. Makes us sound more like an educated prince. The main thing I want to mark on this map is the 2 exits from this level. So yes, as I was saying, for my next level, I've been fairly devoutly praying at the shrines because, clearly, I have the luck of the gods on my side. They have not allowed any significant harm to befall me. Yet. Also, I have not found any scrolls of divine magic, so I'm thinking I would like very much to study that some more to see if I can learn some more spells. I'm not entirely sure what the magic skills do, as access to magical spells seems to be purely intelligence based. I'm also thinking I would very much like to believe that the club is not the only blunt weapon in the game, and that I shall discover another. And I would like to invest a skill point for when that time comes. I would also like to put a point into intelligence so that I can try my hand at some of the other spells, or begin working towards that. I've seen the door, that's all I need to see. But I would also like to raise my strength for the next level to handle my equipment load ever so slightly more effectively. Especially now that I'm aware that the encumbrance value only applies to what do you call it? Equipment that is equipped, not merely carried. So, my suspicion that there won't be an opportunity to learn to communicate with the ghost unless there's a spell that does it, and that I just have to, like, pick up the big ribcage. And then maybe he'll lead me to his other body parts and I will pick them all up also. And I will have no space to carry them all because my pack is extremely full. A fact that is entirely my own fault and I take full responsibility for. I am intrigued by this. But yes, currently outside of trading prices with the one merchant I have access to, it does not do very much. Right. Map. I am here. Mystigating Cliff, which I would like to explore someday. think my main goal for this episode is to get back to that sewer level, which is unfortunately giving me major slime vibes. Map. Okay, no, we will go this way. Just so we can mark the ghost. Up you. I may actually need to put a point into athletics just to see if it improves our ability to not drown. Oh, right, that's much better. Oh, the ghost isn't here, is it? It's... Now, I used to be able to climb up this with less equipment. Now, that is not happening. So this club is making a significant difference.
Greetings, commoner. Anything you need?
Wait, he's calling me a commoner now.
Greetings, commoner. Anything you need?
He's not claiming to be a noble anymore. I wonder if our increase in skill has actually affected his attitude towards us.
You gotta do everything yourself these days.
I should call him the false noble for now. I wonder what the maximum message length is. I suspect I was very near to it there. So the gate tower, we had to open the gate from... It's not a gate in the castle wall, it was locked from inside and allows us to climb up and down like that. And yes, there are underwater tunnels that allow us to traverse extra areas of the waterway. Oh, we did find some rather dangerous looking places, didn't we? So yeah, next level I'm thinking intelligence or possibly strength if it seems really desperate by that point. And fucking hell game. And blunt weapons and divine magic. Of course, that level is so far away that I may revise that when the time comes. And yeah, some of you may have questioned why I put a point into the speech skill last time when I'm not necessarily using it that much. And my idea was I may not use it as much as some of the other skills, but when the time comes that I really need it, I will be extremely grateful that I put that point in. And also it'll be the last point I put in there anytime soon. Oh, what if I don't have to carry the things for the ghost? Right, broken bridge. I want to mark that when I'm safely out of the water. I know I've stood high on the sides of this before. The ghost will obviously be in white. And underwater tunnel, which I'll automatically make blue, even though it will make it much harder to see underwater. I think it will come through to here, possibly also to there. So my thoughts and feelings. If I pick this up, it's going to take up a... I have a rucksack. Let's just do that right now, okay? Look at this. all this space. What if I put items in here? Keep equipment in the first one. Things that I'm likely to need in an emergency. Things that will not see use for some time can all go in here. Keep these in here for an emergency. Fishing rod can go there. In fact, it's probably better just going like that. I'll hold on to this for now, but I'll probably sell it soon. Apparently the candles can be hotkeyed, and they don't take up a hand like a torch. So, let's do this, right? I'm afraid I do not understand. However, if I blatantly do this, you took some notes. First off, I am not carrying it. It is here. The skeletal remains of a human corpse. It looks like something gnawed at it. I have come across a freshly gnawed off ribcage. It should probably be buried. I have encountered a ghost near the waterfall in the western Lysandrian heartlands. I'm not sure what to make of it, but the restless soul stood next to some bones. It seemed very upset. Well then. I don't... Oh, this looks like a good burial plot. Let us backtrack a moment. I wonder... Do I need some kind of spade? Hello. I can't interact with that one. Would I bury the ribcage first? Interesting. Oh! What if I took it back to a shrine? So I'm thinking either I gather all of the pieces of him together, then bury them all in one go. Or I bury one, then he'll show me where the next one is, and the next one, and the next one. Another underwater tunnel. I believe I've been through this one as well. Mind I head on the roof. No. Oh, I can go nice and long. Let's make that one blue as well. Yes, that might make the enchanted barrier somewhat confusing later on, but hey, it is what it is. And there is also a dead end, yes. I wonder if in future a combination of endurance or vitality and the athletic skill will govern how long we can hold our breath underwater. My goodness, that was insane. Speaking of which, by the time I gain my next level, I may decide that athletics is a really important skill I should seriously be investing in. Now, in one of these caves, there were some human bones. I cannot remember exactly which one, so I'm checking while I'm here. It does not appear to be this one. Oh, I've got a horrible feeling it's back by the barracks. Through an underwater walkway. Well, let's just maybe continue our search then. I don't think there's a rat's cave this way. There is indeed no cave entrance. Let us return. You know, it is possible that one reason we haven't found any divine spells yet is we don't have the right magic stones. Now then. Is this how we got high up? Doesn't feel that high. Aha! I've come across a freshly gnawed off right leg. It should probably be buried. A ribcage. Encountered the ghost. Excellent. It does seem the rats have distributed his bones rather haphazardly around the area. Also, I imagine they will not be close together. Okay. Broken bridge. That. Oh, that connects to someone inside the... Yeah, lock chapel. Pillar. Yes, inside that guardhouse. It's just round the back of that. Interesting. I don't think I can get to that from upstairs. Now, while I originally wanted to head down into the sewer, I now feel that I should not leave this area while I'm collecting these body parts. A choice I will no doubt come to regret. But if I do go and take parts of his dead body far away, he's likely to object rather strongly, and in a particularly violent and maybe even deadly manner. He doesn't appear that deadly currently. Hello? I've checked this one already, haven't I? Why do I think that it should be here? That every part will be in a different... Okay, you know what? I should just go look for all the caves. I'm doing this for the worst of possible reasons. Okay, the roof seems high enough. Now this is not the back of the keep. Oh no, it is the back of the barracks, yeah. You know what? I could mark locked things as well. Just really abuse the map. If I'm marking that locked crate, I should mark the locked chest here. Wait, we come in, go that way, go this way. No, no. Okay, so that's down there, right? Okay, so yes, locked chest. I could probably even note the difficulty on the locks so that I know how near I am to being able to unlock them. But that would be overkill. I mean, I'm already abusing the map as it is at the moment. It feels very bad. Very wrong. Down here in the prison we have that water pit, don't we? There we go. There is somewhere I should try to go. Now, is it upstairs, downstairs, or in my lady's chamber? It's in the complete opposite direction. That's where it is. And I should probably investigate. Okay. So we're wanting the southwest. I could, yeah, I will. I shall. There we go. Now beware of slime. There have been very nice notices warning us. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Okay. Okay. And I don't see... I think we come through from somewhere up there. That's the main entrance through which we originally reached the... Hello. Okay. A tunnel. This looks slightly different. I now know where I am. I did not press to climb. I think my thumb grazed it. But I think the game just realised I was next to the edge and was like, hey, do you want to climb this? Okay. I think that's the underground passage there. I'm gonna put... It's not a cliff, it's a cave. You know what though? Cave high and cliff wall, because we can. Comes out somewhere around there, doesn't it? So, I do want to find a way across that at some point, but there's a big lock, so I can't go that way. I can put the thing in the magic barrier to weaken it, but I don't have enough for any more. Still don't know about pillar or this. More of this area could definitely be explored. So down and to the right, okay. Or left, right, left. Here we go, swimming in the water. It's all wet and soggy. Let's get out and try to drip dry, and it won't let us climb that wall. Oi! There we go. So left, ignoring the bridges. We're going to have to drop in the water here, I'm afraid, to take that turn for... Oh, shit. We've missed the turning on the right, and we can't take that one because of the... Right, so... Wait, how did that go so horribly wrong? Out there, I completely ignored that one and thought this was the first junction, that's how. Okay. You know what, we'll take the climb. Nope, we'll just fall in the water and swim. We're really gonna swim. Okay. So we're taking the next left-hand turn. No, we're not. So the area up there is somewhere I wish to explore. So I need to get back into this gatehouse and try and... Okay. Okay. Not that that broken bridge will help me at all. And while we have our new club, I'm grateful I haven't had to make use of its shorter reach and slower swing just yet. Something I shall no doubt need to do in the future. I know I've come across more rat holes than that. I'm not entirely sure where. But if I scurry back this way a little... Hello. There is no cave entrance here. How unfortunate. Alright. Let's see what... I've got a horrible feeling we're going to have to venture into slime territory. Would be very nice to be able to pick this door or find a key to it. Too complicated. Some are slightly too complicated. I shall drink. On the presumption that what's in the trough is fresh water, and this looks like an acrobatics test from hell. It doesn't seem to... Oh. Oh god. Okay, I see. Right. Oof. It would appear I can use this to go... Ow. And not die. And make it up to this graveyard area where you'd think there would be a shrine, but there is not. This lever looks important. Oh, you're kidding. This is exactly where I think it is, isn't it? Yep, it is. It would seem my extremely amateurish acrobatics have paid off. I now have access back to the gatehouse. Unless anyone comes along and pulls that lever. This would be a nice place to bury some body parts. But that does not seem to be what I... the sign said something about a chapel, didn't it? Hello, rat. I see you. Receding off into the distance there. At great speed. What's this? To Pilgrim's Chapel. Indeed. Yes. Come to me, rat with big eyes. Don't let me go out there into your trap. Oh, you absolute coward. That's probably the chapel over there on the left. And there's a big cave entrance on the right, which could have many more rats inside it. Dear rat. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Good damage. This rat had no treasure. That's a decent bit of damage. Let's bandage that up there. A couple of rat bites could be nasty. Should probably wash them with a bit of the water we used to cleanse our bandages. I should also check if we got any bloodied bandages. And we did not. That bandage is well and truly used. It's on our body. That could even be locked. It bloody is. Oh wow, it is so dark in there we can't see anything. Well, I would like to gain access to the Pilgrim's Chapel. Farm. Oh, we know where this is. Oh, wow. And the broken lever is just round the corner there, isn't it? Yeah. I'll add that now, actually. So, we need to find a way into these lower areas to get to this. so that we can use it here to open these to get back this way. So it's a shortcut type thing. How we get into those lower areas, if there's a cave, an underwater way under that bridge, that is something I should probably go and check. How about I do that? I will call this the farm. And I'll make it green, even though it's not much of a farm and it's more of a hideout for criminal ne'er-do-wells. Shrine here? So the other pillar is around here somewhere. In that cavern, about there. And I shall mark it green as well. For consistency's sake. I wonder if I can... No, I can't drag and move them. I should... Ooh. Yes, please. I'm looking at the areas I'm having trouble reaching and expressing interest in doing so. Wait, what's that? Oh, there's a lever in that room. What about... You bastard mushrooms aren't going to let me... Wait. No details. Okay, so how do we get inside that room? I have an inkling. Was it just for flickering of that torch? And if there was a rat here, but no gnawed body part, that is bad. Right, so. Oh! So the Pilgrim's Chapel lies directly above the locked door at the end of the Bridge of Death. I should probably mark that as well, actually. The Bridge of Death, obviously named because of the deadly fireballs. The fireball gallery both above and below. And down here is a forge. That's down there, isn't it? And a forge should probably be red as well, because of all the fire and the heat. Okay. So this area could do with a little exploration. This area. This area. Right. In other words... we want to come back out this way. We got our shortcut and may very well need to use it. Let's just stand on the bridge for now. Okay. Oh, come on. The stairs are right here. We may be able to bridge that gap with a well-timed leap. This, on the other hand, appears close to us. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 4 magical pillars, no doubt. Okay. I shall mark this on my map. So, this means... two things. First, it means there are 4 pillars. One, two... and they should all be in this area. And we've only found 2. It also means that the locked chapel here may not coincide to the 4 pillars. Wait. The one that is correct is this one, for which we have a note. Which is this. Which was the first one. Okay, so they are connected. Right. Also, in the interest of easy use, I should just move that up there. Alright. I feel I should attempt this. And then probably fail to climb this, because the game doesn't want to let me. It says, mate, you need a better climbing skill. Okay, can I jump back? Nope. I fall in the water. A lesson well learned, no doubt. Right. So then, that mystery path over there, and the locked door, that obviously connects through. But the chapel is all the way over here, so that does not necessarily... Ah. So I can forget all about that, and I just focus on this, right? So, I need to find 2 more pillars. One could easily be in this area behind the farm. Ooh, wait, because the ghost is like all the way over here, actually. No, so we've got a false noble. We've got these caves down here. We haven't fully entered all these areas. These men are nasty. No, this is the barrier for 4 pillars. This is just locked. And needs a better lockpick skill. So ignore that. I'll put something up over here. These I don't think are visible. So, the locked chapel. I think we go back to the gatehouse. Against my better judgment. We should return to the gatehouse and see where we can go from there. Here we are, it's one of our 2 favourite ladders that connect to the waterways. What the fuck am I doing? I had a shortcut right there that I've opened up. But I fell off the bridge so I don't get to use it. And I'm not going to go jumping back just to show off. No. So, obviously this is still locked. But it's good to remind myself, allegedly. Ooh. Worth checking. So we just add a dead end here. That looks a bit too sturdy to blow up with a barrel of gunpowder. Let us make an attempt. Indeed, the candle does not take up a hand slot. But I can now use this candle to explore a little more thoroughly upstairs to make sure I know what I'm doing. Should it run out, I have other candles and even some torches to replace it. I've done this. I've definitely done this. Okay, so I'm in this section. Wanted to get over there. So northwest without going up. I can come out here. Oh! I wonder if I can raise these. Yeah, other side of that wall is where I want to go. That's a deep shaft that may very well lead underwater. This has been emptied. That torch cast a strange shadow. And then this door at the end here is locked and we do the loop around. Candle lasting suspiciously long compared to a torch. Slightly too complicated. A skill I may need to invest in, but not a particularly devout or faithful one. I cannot see down to the bottom of that shaft. No, these look like they won't move. There's no grooves in the side. Okay. This was locked, wasn't it? Uh-huh, uh-huh. I should probably mark other locked things as I come upon them. He says. Fair enough. Locked strongbox to go with our locked crate. Yes, they are both in the same room. So this... Hello? I see a doorway that should be investigated, but probably already has. Yeah. We've been in here. This leads back to there. And this, I believe, leads back to the outside, or by a circuitous and roundabout route, just connects up these rooms. I would imagine... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I would imagine that if we fall in the water, our candle will go out. But it has extinguished itself of its own accord. So there's no running light meter displaying duration on the candle as there is with the torch. I'm thinking of taking a shortcut. But I'm at the wrong ladder. I was thinking of going to the other shrine and dropping down near the pillar into the cave below. which would just take me to next to the fallen nobleman, or false noble. So not particularly helpful, really. I do need to be on the lookout for more. Oh! Oh. Yes, I have almost definitely checked this cave before. There were some rats behind the farm. Why am I heading west? The farm is like southeast. So, ghost, underwater tunnel. Nothing up at water pit. So that's the. Yeah, we don't need to go this way. Okay, or that way. Right. Okay. So we're heading back this way. We will cross over the... yes. Don't want to go making that mistake again. So I can go that way or this way. I should go this way. I should probably endeavour to fight a single slime monster. The one behind the bars in the waterway below the barracks is probably not the wisest choice. Well, no, wait. It can't get through the bars, but it can seriously mess me up. And I only have, like, a small amount of herbs to cure its poison. Okay, wrong one. In which case, I'm going round this way instead. Whee! So, this session's mostly been a sort of meandering ramble that hasn't necessarily progressed me very far, but it's been learning the layout of the place, familiarising myself, and walking through this dark section more times than you'd probably all enjoy, because it's not the most interesting watching, is it? There we go. Back in the light. So I think at this point I'm going to pretend to be an idiot and just fiddle with this thing and show you what I discovered off camera in between episodes. Not after the last one, but when I said I'd brute forced this one. So literally... there we go. For some reason that is in no way explained at all, this is now correct. I don't think it's going to do anything with the locked gate up there, but if I go to the other magical locked gate, something will have happened. By which I mean one of those 4 triangles around it will have probably lit up, and so now we will have 2 of the 4 sorted. So this seems impassable. We go all the way and loop around and come back down like that to get to it. There doesn't seem to be much we can do here. That up there, I think we have... yeah, because we can climb up a ladder and walk across. Okay. Can we see it from here as well, or is it above the roof of this cavern? It is up there. It's very visible. And less blue now. Okay. This is locked. It's too hard. Not even slightly. I am very grateful to be running in this area where I know there are no enemies present and it is safe to do so. So, getting back to this. How have I not interacted with this yet? Oh, hello. You have the chalice of the shrines on your altar. You do not look hostile at all, yet. Oh, there's more than one of you. The Chapel of Rahi, which the merchant wanted to visit.
I don't like this.
He says, I don't like this. Are you okay? I'm not threatening you.
Hello.
I wonder.
Don't seem to be able to interact with you. However, that book... Oh! Not what I was expecting at all. I wanted to read the book. I am terribly sorry. Forgive me, Father, I have vaulted over one of the pews in a most unorthodox manner, because one of the worshippers would not let me out.
Greetings, outsider.
That is not the voice I would associate with his aged countenance, this visage of many years. Greetings and welcome to the Church of St. Hadrius. I suppose you came here to join our devout flock, or are you perhaps on pilgrimage? Neither. I am looking for someone. I should... That's a bit like I should raise my speech skill a point or two. Many lost souls find their way to our halls. I'm afraid, however, apart from Brother Lloyd and a few pilgrims, nobody came through here lately. You may wish to consult Captain Serena over at the guardhouse. Where is the guardhouse? I hope it's not the barracks. Yeah.
Cut out for this.
A grim but honourable man. Ever since the gates have been sealed, he and his men have held their position in the west. It may be quite difficult to get there now, especially if it's the bit full of ghosts that I encountered. There are many locked gates in this area.
It's gonna be fine. It will be.
I do not know why, but a few weeks ago our good lord St. Hadrius decided to pull all troops into the fortress and seal the eastern gate. They even abandoned the nearby barracks. Only Captain Serena and his men remain on watch over the heartlands. If you wish to talk to him, you would have to find a way across the river. I believe there is a bridge near the waterfall in the west. So up through that gate tower without a gate. What about Brother Lloyd? The poor soul came here a few days ago. He is the owner of a farm close by, but he has been driven out of his own house by a group of bandits. He is in the back if you would like to talk to him. I would, but I do not feel even remotely ready to take on that many brigands.
Now, if anybody...
St. Hadrius is the hero of Lysandria and the highest member of our church. He resides in the inner sanctum of the Lysandrian palace. Without his bravery and wisdom, our people would have long been overrun by the hordes of the wasteland. So a living saint. That explains the almost contradiction in terms when you described him as our Lord earlier. I mean, actively.
I don't like this.
A few weeks ago, our good Lord St. Hadrius decided to pull all troops into the fortress and seal the eastern gate, which clearly implies he is alive.
I should be more careful.
You are standing in the Church of the Seventh Oath, the faith of Lysandria and her people. About this pilgrimage. Many different people from all around the wasteland come to visit Lysandria on a spiritual journey. What brings them here is St. Hadrius' presence and the undeniable divine blessing he bestows upon us.
Now, if
That's
anybody-
great. It doesn't tell me how to unlock the Pilgrim's Chapel, though. You may be surprised to find such a lively community down here. For many years this place was a cesspool of vice, but ever since our good Lord Hadrius has taken over the fortress, things have changed for the better. And about these bandits. A group of violent ruffians Normally, they do not enter the heartlands, but ever since the guards pulled back into the fortress, all kinds of scum wanders through these caverns. Not even the sealed gates can keep it from slipping through here and there. Let's ask about Rahi.
What am I gonna do if...
We have done away with the old pantheon. We are now followers of Kor Varaf and his holiness Saint Hadrius, praised be his name. Probably Saint Hadrius's idea. Let's ask about the seventh oath. The path of the seventh oath is the holy order that protects this land.
It's gonna be fun.
Its clerics, the executors, realize the teachings of Kor Varaf as interpreted by our good lord Saint Hadrius. He himself draws his authority from a divine gift,
What am I gonna do if...
and perhaps has great understanding. Rumours. I'm afraid I have very little to tell you. Ever since the gates have been sealed, not too many visitors have come through here. I'm not going to... If talking about myself may reveal my royal heritage, I don't want to do that. Expedition, Primeval Seed, that's the artifact that a cult is trying to use when I stop, isn't it? I'll ask about the expedition though, see if there's any news, even though we've been told they were all taken to the mines. I don't know anything about that. But you may have something to trade for us.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Okay. 3 mushrooms. 7 king's herb. 5 queen's leaf. 10 candles. Let's... Oh, mate, that is cheap. Okay, look. We can afford that? I think we should.
Fun. It will be.
Anytime. Farewell.
Now. It is not locked. I do not intend to rob the place, but I do intend to search a little. Hello? A brass bracelet. Let's just leave it where it is. It's not mine. Yep. Totally understandable. I don't see much up there, but it does seem to be beyond the confines of the building. Right. That is not... Okay, here we are. With the little shrine across the way there. And Sermon of Mercy. I'm glad he didn't call us a thief. Spellbook. Requires intelligence 14. A miracle that closes the caster's wounds. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have... We have all the stones required.
Where did I put it?
That sounds like a wonderful miracle for us to learn. Also, one that will take some time. Let's just not steal from right under the guy's nose. Hello.
Greetings to you.
Ah, Lloyd, you're not... Oh, you're not the one above on the pews. Greetings, young one. Have you come to hear an old man's worries? What worries you? Forgive me, but I have to leave, or I have no time for your whining. What worries you? I am Lloyd. Me and my 2 servants used to run a farm nearby, but a few days ago a group of men came. They said they were looking for someone and asked whether they could stay on the estate for a while. I thought it wouldn't hurt obliging them, but shortly after they became quite insolent and demanding. Eventually things became violent. Owen, one of my farmhands, demanded they should work for their food or leave. First, they laughed at him, but when they realized that he wouldn't be deterred, they started roughing him up. That poor fool and his temper. Owen fought back and things escalated. They beat him dead. I am ashamed to say it, but I ran, leaving my remaining servant Idris and the estate in the hands of these violent men. The guards are busy with the wastelanders and I can't turn to anybody. Can you help me? I will see what I can do. Is there anything else I need to know? Please take this key with you. It unlocks the storage below the gatehouse in the north. That sounds very good. I have no idea which gatehouse he means, if he means north of his farm or north of the whole area, but it sounds like a good place for me to go. We used to transport all our goods through there. Watch out for the sentry though. I think it is still active. If you follow the hallways to the south, you will find yourself in the farm's cavern. Please, you must find a way to chase these bandits from my farm. Follow the halls to the south of here, then we will find a way to the farm that is blocked off by that gate. Presumably him and his friends closed it when they fled. Well, Idris. Have you found Idris? Not yet. I will look for him. Please do. I will not ask him of the faith. I imagine
Take
his
care.
knowledge is somewhat limited. Oh, hello. Glowing charcoal. A small little piece of charcoal. The surface glows, but it is completely cold to the touch. Probably something magical. So, we are here. Paths to the south will take it. Right, so, Northern Guard Tower locked. I'm looking for a locked. Oh, wait! Does he mean the Bridge of Death? Ooh. I doubt it, but waterfall's here, isn't it? So, storage beneath the Northern Guard Tower. Could he? I don't know. Well, that's not locked anymore, so I should just remove it. There we go. Huh. Oh, wait. Wait. Well, that's not a tower though. Okay. Where could he possibly mean? I think I'm going to go back upstairs, as I think there was another door on the other side of the chapel. I believe that is no door. Oh! Okay. That's locked. That's fine. Let us pray we do not anger the priest. Light coin pouch, golden chalice, and a blue potion. I think these belong to the clergy and we should leave them all exactly where they are. And he whistles casually as we intrude upon the secret space and do not purloin its contents. So, if we follow the passages to the south, that's north. Okay. So I don't think he means down those steps. But while I am here, actually, now would be a very good time to just go check the little triangles. And yes, 2 have now been completed. Huh. So I need to find 2 more. I should check my shield. Serviceable. Okay. So where is the Northern Guard Tower? It's not down here. But you know what? That would... It opens up a lot. There's a ladder down there, isn't there? Yes, there is. It is not the greatest ladder. I shall do something wise. And I shall pray at this shrine. I don't get a level, but it does mean that when I die, that's where I'll be coming back. So there's our ladder descending. Here we have every indication that there should now be 2 more pillars in the area. We even found the solution to one of them. We accidentally brute forced the other. And I should continue my search for more pillars. There are a lot of ruffians at Lloyd's farm. Is there any other? Nope, nope, just for one. Okay, fine, we'll leave that. So that's a cross up there. We know what all that is. And I believe the time has come to emerge from the water once again. Okay. So what now? We now know that's the back of that blue magical barrier. We have the Bridge of Death. It may be worth returning to that. Yeah, okay. Okay. I probably shouldn't have come down here then. It doesn't look much like a tower though. The Northern Guard Tower would seem to be that one by the lowly vagabond who appears to claim noble standing. This door is locked. That's okay. Hello again.
Hello.
You don't have very much to say to me, do you? That is unfortunate. Now. I know I'm not heading that way, I'm heading this way. Because that is how I reached this fine location. So here we go, the way through the southern tunnels that leads to Lloyd's farm is blocked by a gate. That almost looks like the top of a tower. It's still locked though. I know it's a pilgrimage, I was just hoping the key I'd been given would have been of some assistance. It's not. However, we've opened this shortcut, which means we should be able to once again traverse the Bridge of Death. And if the key fails there, then I am very likely to... Nope, we'll go around this way. It'll involve less jumping. Now that is not a tower, that's a gatehouse, as is this. That is not a tower, it's part of the fortifications here. But just in case, you bastard. That's not a guard tower. Right. So now I gain access here to the forge and the hallway with all the fireball traps. Which means this key probably does not open the door on the other side of the Bridge of Death. And this is just one map for one area. So, Big Sun Fireball Trap blasted these Waylanders and anyone like standing in this area. I don't see any pressure plates on the floor to set it off. It seems to be vision based. So, aside from the forge, it noticed me here. What could be in this area?
Not my problem.
That's the merchant up there, right? Not someone else. What could there be down here that I've already got hold of? Whatever it was. Oh, a chest. That's probably it. So if I pretend, in my heart of hearts, that the key might just work here. It did. I am now inside. Shit. Oh well. Gotcha, you bastard. Look, I need a candle. Because I'm having incredible difficulty seeing where he dropped his weapon. Now. That one is still locked. When he said he feels the Guardian here is still activated or active, I think he meant some kind of magical Guardian, not a Wastelander. Oh, hello. Well, let's just hold off there for a moment. I see rat. Rat, see club. Ow. Mouse disabled temporarily, and joy oh joy. Well, I hate it when that happens too. So not that way. I would like to go and recover my lost experience points before they're lost forever. That will become dangerous with 2 rats, but I feel it is imperative I do so. I am incredibly grateful to have finally found my way across the Bridge of Death. I'll leave it marked because the fireball trap is still active. This is the wrong way. This shield is now pretty damaged and the only one I have. It's also irreparable, so once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know if those rats will have retained their wounds or if they will have time to have rested. I'll just treat it like Dark Souls and grab my souls first before anything else. Yo. Step 1, dodge boss. Step 2, grab souls. Step 3, fight boss. Yes, that might mean you get hit by a boss a few times first, especially as I tend to play block builds instead of dodge builds. But it can be done. Dear rats, you are evil scumbags, don't make me use my sword. Where are they? There! Okay. Now you are gonna get whacked! So are you. Let us pray there are no more. Oh! Oh! And a big healing fountain. Yes, please. If only that would heal my shield's durability. Let's go back to closing this door, because I want to go back to the room where I had an easier time of it. So we know this door's locked. Might as well mark it on the map while we're here. Oh! So if I climb up the stairs in that one, walk across, I can probably unlock that from here. Okay, good to know. Given the relative danger of this area, I should save the game. The danger being relative less to me and more to my shield. Here we go. Really? Cannot be combined. Well, I'll just walk around it then. Too complicated. Okay. Maybe he means the fireball trap outside is the guardian that he hopes is not still active. That would make a lot of sense, would it not? That is indeed a wall. And there lie the 2 rats I slew. My low level, as in ground level, search continues. Oh, you beauty. Not yet. Ooh, fish and bandages. Yes, please. Is this where... This is where the broken lever is. And it is our way back through. Now, the lever itself is on the other side of that wall. So we go in, we deal with the brigands, allegedly, in theory, having a really hard time of it, then unlock our shortcut back out of here. Which would presumably operate both gates. Whoa! Unless this one operates that gate, and then this lever operates the other one. Either way, I shall now return to exploring the upper level of this guardhouse. It would be very nice to find some manner of protective items in here. Oh, you beauty. Oh, that opens from the inside? Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. That looks suspicious. So this looks out over the Bridge of Death, I'd say. Yes, towards the north. A scroll of divine light. Sermon of divine light. Required intelligence 13, so lower. Why is it... Okay. The caster channels the powers of divine plane to create light. Required intelligence 13. Okay. We can do something about that. If we gain a level. Speaking of which, here's a chest which is not locked. It's also not full of anything. Let us save one more time. I should probably be looking to wrap the episode soon, just looking at the amount of time I've been playing, really. But for now, I'm going to light a candle and see if I can find a way into yonder chamber. Ignoring the obvious door. Yeah. Okay, so how do we open that? How do we get inside here? There's a rapier. There's a spellstone. Two things we would very much like to have. There is a lever inside here, we've seen. Okay. Let us go back downstairs. No. Because we do have the lever downstairs. Let's explore this door here while we're up here. That was the Pilgrim's Chapel, was it not? Come on, it blatantly was. That's to the farm. This is the Pilgrim's Chapel, which we have now unlocked. But also a gatehouse. Our candle may not last much longer, so... Yeah, see the levers in the wall there to let us out. So we need to find a way in. That looks like a solid stone ceiling above. There may be some kind of magical teleportation involved. And I strongly suspect this lever will not open up the stuff upstairs, but will rather operate these gates down here. But let's find out. And pray we are not assaulted by some... The flickering flame made me imagine some fiery guardian may be approaching. Oh, also, additionally, right? I'm not... Look. Nothing has opened up. But we go westwards into the other round gatehouse with the locked chamber below us. Yes. So this is not the way. I don't imagine we can fire an arrow through the bars to hit that lever, because the arrows are not that accurate. But if we step outside now, we're back safely up here. Wondering where the rats may have hidden parts of the ghost. Okay, well I've got my episode title sorted. It'd be something like Church and Chapel. Sure. That's a dead end because it's currently blocked. There are other ways in. So let's head back towards a direction we can pursue while our candle is still burning. And it might be nice to let our candle burn down. We do have a merchant we could go and visit. And damaged. Oh. Is that all? Is that all we can repair and sell off? Yes, we have that. So again, progress of some sort is being made, and that's okay. We also got almost half a level in experience points. I'm not sure if we recover the full amount after death. I think we do. I think the other time it happened I looked at the numbers and checked. What am I doing? I'm heading for the nearest forge. That's what I'm doing. They did say west, didn't they? The western fortress. I should endeavour to find a way in there. Right. Obviously the club is not something I can repair. I imagine we may even get to use the grindstones in the forge at some point in the future to sharpen iron weapons. Which would be probably different to repairing durability. It might even permanently lower durability. Alright, what have we got? Apart from vendor bait. Excellent quality, great. Good to know. And we can put our club back in our hand and imagine at some point we shall replace it with a fine, crushing weapon of power to be respected and feared by all. For now though, we just got a club. It's been doing a pretty good job though. And we can always go back to our repairable short swords if it breaks. The shield is not so good though. That is burnt out. What can I do with a burnt out torch apart from sell it? Is there some crafting recipe I can do to like turn it into a wooden stake to kill a vampire, let's say? Although I imagine a vampire in this game would be horrifically powerful and very hard to defeat. Given that the Wastelanders and rats can give me a hard time. A vampire could probably teleport and use magical powers and things that Wastelanders and rats just haven't been doing. For which I'm extremely grateful. Now.
Hail, Hadrius.
You, my friend.
Let's see what you have.
we cannot access our backpack in the trader window. That is unfortunate. Which means we should probably put permanent equipment in the backpack so we don't accidentally sell it. Okay.
May it bring you luck.
With that in mind, you were interested in the Church of Rahi and complaining that you couldn't reach it. And you wanted to... Yes. I can't tell you much about the religion, but Rahi is a god of the Lysandrian pantheon. You would better ask the priests at the nearby church about it. Yes, you were on pilgrimage to the nearby church, were you not? I've found a way to get there. Something about the seventh oath? I don't know anything about that. You are literally a member of the faith. Welcoming. Compared to others, the Lysandrians are a fairly welcoming people. They openly trade sometimes. They even invite foreigners into their fortress. I can firmly say... Okay, so we've had this before, isn't it? Sounds like... yeah, be nice and polite. Like the place. Yeah, sure. Okay, so nothing new there. Nearby caverns. Mirror says, right. Should be an underground lake somewhere. Naturally, there's some barracks and farms in the area. The fortress itself. Yes, the fortress is to the west somewhere. Presumably...
Dangerous
then,
times indeed.
Barracks, fortress. Underground entrance, sewer entrance. We don't want to get... The sewers might be the only way into the fortress. We should see if we can get into this northwestern portion of the map in the next episode. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.